So I never dreamt of becoming a secondary school teacher. I mean a secondary school classroom teacher. In fact, if you had asked me a year earlier if I would want to be in a classroom or become a teacher teaching in a secondary school, I think I would laugh at that and I would not accept that. But sometimes God has a way of interrupting our plans, not just to punish us actually, but this is Him trying to prepare us or to teach. Hi everybody, my name is Favor. In case you are new in this place, I am Favor. This series is not actually about teaching you biology, as I will soon be leaving my place of teaching because another phase of my life is actually calling. So I decided to put up this video to teach on the things, the experiences and the things I've learned so far of being a classroom teacher. So I want to document the moments, the laughters, the teachings and everything I've gathered. So thinking about the next phase of my life, what I was going to do with my life while waiting for NYSC. That's that 1 year I will have to wait for NYSC to call. I had other things on. Teaching wasn't actually part of the plan. I had other things in mind. Podcast was there, content creation, ministry, dreams, many things I actually wanted to achieve. But somewhere in all of this, I could see God leading me to teach. So when I finished school, I was praying, I was asking God, what do I actually do? And before now, I already had this burden to reach out to younger generation, to secondary schools, to young lives, and tell them about Christ, tell them about purity and everything. So I was actually praying about this, and somewhere in my heart, I could hear God directing me to the secondary school to teach, to impact their life beyond the classroom. It was one of the toughest moments of my life because I never liked anything teaching. Honestly, I was never happy. I wasn't excited. I could see myself asking God, why? Why teaching? Why not any other thing? Why not just go to them and just teach, maybe just preach about Christ to them, maybe in form of an outreach, in form of a seminar. But I could see God go there, stay with them day to day, impact their lives, and then teach them with the knowledge of what you have actually studied in university. Because I studied anatomy and I was given biology to teach. So I remembered entering the class for the first time. The first day I came, hundreds of eyes were looking at me, and inside of me I could actually see myself praying and asking God, help me, help me, help me. Not actually because I didn't know biology, but it's actually because I didn't know these people I'm coming to teach. That first day was actually terrible because these students kept looking at me. They were like, who is this small person that has come almost our height and everything? But I thank God how I scaled through, because you don't even want to hear how I did it. I could remember teaching them, and most of them weren't paying attention. Like, I came to write the scheme of work. So one of the things I saw myself doing was I had to come with a higher knowledge. So I started teaching them. I started teaching them anatomy. So I think the first topic we had was on hemostasis, and that has to do with the kidney. And that was the part I did in my project work as an undergraduate. So I had to start teaching them on the kidney using university level. And I could hear them say, oh, more, this teacher knows buko, and all of this. So that was how I was able to end that, and I gained the student trust. And one of the things I learned from this journey was God really sends us to where we are comfortable. He actually sends us to where we are needed. Because sometimes the place you are trying to leave or run away from quickly is actually where heaven is trying to build you. And that's the truth. Because for me, looking back now, I could actually see the hand of God in all of this. I understood why God insisted, because teaching stretched my patience. It even improved my communication and how I perceive teenagers, how I perceive secondary school, young lives, and all of those. It also exposed my weaknesses. And above all, I think one of the greatest things, it taught me compassion. I could look at these children in the eyes and see the things that they cannot speak, even while other people are expecting them to do better. And honestly, it reminded me that impact isn't only on the stage, that sometimes impact can be in small, ordinary classrooms. Oh, God really helped through this process. So if you are watching this, and maybe you're in a session or in a season of your life where you never actually prayed for, don't be so quick to run. No, don't run away, stay. Maybe God isn't delaying your purpose. Because for me, this classroom wasn't a distraction from my purpose. It actually became part of my calling.